Stop using the zoom lens on your iPhone. Yeah, that's right. The zoom lens, it just doesn't cut it, not compared to the standard and the wide lenses. And stick around to the end of the video to see identical photos taken on a phone and a camera zoom. I think you're going to be shocked at the difference. Now, if you want to zoom, put down your phone. Get yourself a camera. And here is why. Zoom lens optics are complicated. They take a series of lens elements and they carefully align them to focus the image without losing light and without losing detail. An iPhone lens, on the other hand, needs to be compact. It needs to be small and lightweight. And so form is way more important than function for your phone's camera. On the wide-angle lens, your phone can easily compete with your camera, no problem. Super big depth of field means lots and lots of sharpness. Even the standard lens provides a good deal of depth of focus, so the image, particularly when viewed on a phone screen, will appear every bit as good as a camera image. But the zoom lens, well, it's just not as good. The detail's lacking, the softness, which is inevitable with such a little lens. So let's have a look at the difference. But just before we do, have you got time to click the like button? It'd be great if you would.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at some pictures. This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max zoomed all the way in. And it's disappointing, isn't it? I mean, look, I couldn't even put that on Instagram. Now let's take the same picture with a Nikon Zfc zoomed right the way in. Boom. Chalk and cheese, those images. That is just so much better. There's no comparison. Let's look at another one. Let's look at the corner of my house covered in moss. And as a control, we'll start off with a wide shot so we can see the iPhone here has done a grand job of that. And with its HDR, it's even caught a bit of detail in the sky. The Nikon, well, that's done a good job as well. It hasn't done such a good job because it doesn't have HDR of the sky. But what about zoom? That little area at the top, just up there, look. Let's go. Ready? And another disappointing picture from the zoomed in iPhone. That's just unusable. Let's have a look at the Nikon doing the same image. Boom again. Wow. Look at that. And look, you can actually see. Look, let's just get these side by side. Oh my goodness, it's embarrassing, isn't it? That phone image on top is just, I mean, it's hardly a photograph. It looks more like a painting, a watercolor painting. I mean, underneath we've got clarity, you know, we've got depth, we've got sharpness. Above is just mush. In fact, look at the moss on the very top. I'm sorry, I've got to just zoom in again. Let's get a super zoom in on this. And at 400%, we can really see how ridiculous it is to use a zoom on a mobile phone, because the bottom image, the Nikon, you can even see the seed pods. Look on the top of the moss there. That's zoomed in, you know, all the way on the camera. Then 400%. The clarity's all there, but the top one looks like some sort of weird shot that was taken by a 1970 space mission on the back of the moon. No, you just can't use it. Let's just flick through another couple of pictures to make sure it wasn't a fluke. This is the iPhone and this is the Nikon. The iPhone and the Nikon. The iPhone and the Nikon. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I think it's obvious that the iPhone zoom doesn't perform like a camera zoom, period.
And there you go. Now you've seen it for yourself. So if you want a zoom, you need a camera. But that's not to say your phone can't take some fantastic images, which is why the next video is an absolute belter. It's going to give you 6 reasons why you should choose your phone instead of a camera.